live from Salt Lake City as the Jazz go up against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, with only one loss to go along with a bunch of wins, it's safe to say that early on, this season has been an unqualified success for them. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season, just defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the
And a look out over the luminous expanse of Salt Lake City, Utah, the crossroads of the West.
Nice clean game, huh?
It's a road game for the Knicks, and they're facing an interconference foe today. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. The Jazz make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. After dropping the first 3 games of the season, they need to turn it around.
And I think for the Jazz, they've got to be thrilled with the way this season has started for them. They've already got some big wins under their belt and definitely a confidence booster.
And, you know, I think it was important for them to get off to this sort of start. I mean, they had to prove themselves early that they were going to be able to compete with the big fellas, and they've done that.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Taylor in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony. And it's Aflalo in at the 2 spot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Taylor inside. Burke covering. Outside, Taylor. Right wing. Aflalo outside. 6 on the shot clock. Taylor attacking. Utah with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
And so here is New York following the 3-pointer by Utah. And Aflalo kicks to Taylor. That is good. Taylor's got 5 now.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. Favors with a screen on Aflalo. Burks cannot hit. So New York will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Love with the screen for Hayward. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Hayward passes to Burks. Goes up the baseline. And Anthony sends it back. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Burke kicks to Favors. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. The Jazz have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting. Just around 70% on the season.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And Aflalo wide open. He shoots off the left rim and out.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Hayward's got 5.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Taylor. They set the pick. To the middle. Singis passes to Anthony. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Taylor. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Aflalo right side. It's deflected. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Lopez.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Here's Favors. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And that one's good. 7 points for Freak.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Jazz leading by 5. It's a pick by Love. Burke dishes to Burks. Love with the screen on Aflalo. Here's Burks. No good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know. And checking out the game for Freak, he already has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Lyles check in for the Jazz. Exum comes in for Burke. The Knicks also changing it up. Smith comes in for Robin Lopez. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The Jazz, number 1.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they